Hey folks, hope you're having a good day. Today we're continuing our Space Haven Alpha 15 Brutal playthrough. Let's get started. Alright, so when last we left off, we had just finished exploring this derelict, I believe, the CS Tovarish. Looks like we finished with salvaging already, and we're also offloading some pirates to the military alliance here. Let's let the timer run forward. Hyperium, we're okay. Energium, we're in really good shape there. And we got plenty of ice, so we're good for quite a while. We have a ton of prisoners on board right now. We're in the process of recruiting some of them, and we want to check the other ones periodically to figure out when they're ready to recruit. So we got a couple that are eager to join and a couple that are not so eager to join. Looks like Fitzherbert might be ready. Let's see. Yeah, okay, we could start working on Fitzherbert. How about Jimmy? Yeah, we could start working on Jimmy too. Okay, so we've got some new potential new crew members and some actual new crew members that just came on board. Let's fast forward a little bit. Let's do our prisoner settlement. Finish doing our salvaging that we have to do here. And let's also pick up this noble metal. We should probably check if there's any trade opportunities for us in the sector here. We have quite a few potential trading partners. We probably traded with most of them already, though. This guy's got some ice. That's interesting, potentially. This guy's got nothing. This guy's got nothing. This guy's... I mean, main thing I'm looking for here is carbon. That's what I'm looking for. I don't see that here. We're checking the price on refined hyperfuel that they're giving us. This was almost 700. That's pretty good. 500, not so good. 571, not so good. Okay, so we can sell a couple units of refined hyperfuel to our military alliance friend here, the Infinity's Edge. Let's go ahead and do like 6 units at least. Oh, and he's got cheap green crystals too, so that works out well for us. So we can buy back a little bit more than we spent on making this fuel. In fact, let's sell a couple more, since we have so much green crystal available. And we still have a deficit of 2,000 credits, so we can think about buying some more expensive goods here. One thing I think we should think about buying is food, because we have a fairly small agricultural capacity right now. Let's buy like one of everything. I have to give up a blue crystal for that. And this is still not enough, so we have to actually reduce the amount that we're selling here, because they can't pay for it. We're not getting vegetables. I think do we have vegetables? We don't have vegetables right now. There we go. Oh, so we're buying some food. They have it available, and it's the only thing that they can actually use to pay for the hyperfuel. Selling them almost 4,000 credits worth of hyperfuel. Not too bad. The Captain Bria Farron of the android ship Dasher Scrapper says our creators are present and they are broken. Slavers Guild ships coming in. I think they will fight with the military alliance, but not with the androids, if I'm not mistaken. We'll probably head to this derelict shortly here. Let's get our away teams well rested. John's still healing. Is he wounded? He's got a burn wound. I guess that was from enemy boarding our ship and firing at us with lasers or plasma weapons. Critically low on hull blocks. We have the material to produce more hull blocks, though, so it's no big deal. It's just a matter of time before we get them cranked out. Let's actually look at our assembler rules, because it doesn't look like we're actually producing hull blocks right now. I'm going to bring this total up to 4, and then I also want to recycle if we have less than 5 hull blocks of scrap. Oh, we don't need ops, actually. Okay, they're in the sector. Or no, they're about to be in the sector, actually. The military alliance actually just left. So, or no, that was the androids that left. So I'm going to chill here and see if the military alliance will blow up the slavers, because if they do, that's good for us. Just gonna make sure they don't board us, because that's just a pain in the butt. Okay, they are shooting at each other. That's good. It looks like the military alliance is on the losing side of this exchange, unfortunately. They're recharging their shields. Okay, now the question is, where is this shuttle gonna go? I have a feeling they're headed for us. They're definitely headed for us. Like, you can see this little line here where the shuttle's intending to dock. So, for that reason, we're gonna wait another couple seconds here, and then we're gonna jump right before they pull in. Let them do as much damage to each other as possible before the jump drive goes off. Okay, it's time. Goodbye, shuttle. Alright, this is good. The military alliance is going with us, which means they can recharge their shields while they're hanging out in the sector with us, whereas the slavers will still have low shields the next time we see them. Military alliance might also help us clear this derelict. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Okay, not entirely sure what drives that decision. Okay, we got our 2 shuttles loaded up. Here's one. A little bit of glitchiness with my mouse for some reason. I think it's because of the Wi-Fi connection or something. I don't know. Let me try to actually move it to a different dongle. There we go. Had it plugged into... Yeah, I think that's a little better. I had it plugged into this new USB hub that I just got, and I think the sockets on the far end of the USB hub have a little bit of latency, so the connection is like a little bit flaky. So I'll just use the nearer ports. Okay, there we go. But now we're plugged in on the right side. Alright, yeah, we got that guy. I wanted to make sure we got him before he got away. Okay, this situation seems pretty good. At least we have a nice clear path of retreat. Getting into this room could be a bit of a problem. Let's open up all these other peripheral doors here. Make sure we can see in all directions what's coming at us. And, in fact, even let's explore into this room a little bit. I wonder if we can actually blast through this wall. That would really help us out. I think we can have this guy back up a little bit. Liberty. Those plasma guns are doing work. I think we have 2 of them now, right? That's a laser rifle. Is it 3? Maybe we have 3. I think we got 2 plasma guns and 2 laser rifles now. See if we can get up here before these guys round the corner and come out through that door. I want to be waiting for them when they get there. Not ideal. They didn't actually come out of the door, so we didn't get to shoot at them. We blew up the door. That helps us. Let's have half of these guys face the other way. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, now we got a big hole here that we can work out of. And actually, we can get in here and kill some eggs before we fight the haulers. Since they're hiding in the opposite side. We killed like 4 eggs there for free. We gotta remember there's 2 haulers in this back corner, so we gotta be real careful how we approach it. If we can get some plasma bullets in there, that would help us out. They're not too smart, huh? The plasma bullets are doing work, I think. Although we hit them with a couple regular bullets too. There we go. Okay, let's see if the other one's still there. Yep, they're still there. Okay, we took care of them quickly, though. Okay, we got another nest, so we gotta be careful here. Let's take a quick stock at our guys. So we're low on oxygen. We got a couple guys that are at half yellow bar. Oh. Okay, we got that open. Okay, we see another hauler in this second nest over here. See if we can get him out into the hallway. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's have Silver Ressa walk up. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna have everybody stand in this hallway so we can shoot him immediately when he comes out the door. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, now we got a bunch of eggs to shoot. Got bitten once or twice there, but nothing our medics can't handle. Okay, at this point we gotta think about going back to get oxygen. That was a little bit awkward, but that's okay. Okay. Shuttle 1, Shuttle 2. There we go. Everybody go pick up your new oxygen charges. Well, let's get Shuttle 3 over here with some extra oxygen. Always a good idea. I mean, we could bring over a third away team if we're bringing the third shuttle over anyway, but I think I'd rather have them doing shipboard tasks, keeping everything going while we're gone. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot that was on the other side of this wall here. Okay. Here we go. Oh, we can start mining this as well, by the way. The Military Alliance decided not to help us out this time. I'll be pissed if they show up and start taking our loot. Oh, triple nester. We're okay. It's fine. We actually got it under control. Oh, misclick there. Still having a little bit of flakiness with the mouse. I might move it back to my computer tower and off of the USB hub. Could be I just fat fingered it, I don't know. We saw another hauler in this room. Let's try to pass here. Do we not? I don't want to be in that room. There we go. Okay. We're gonna put our guys back here. Because I want to kill these eggs as quickly as we can. I don't want to wait all day for the hauler to be there. There we go. Back up. Back up. Liberty, back up. Okay. This is such an awkward place to fight. It's fine because there's only one left. Okay. Alright, we did it. Undraft. Take a look at our loot. Ooh, we got 4 tech blocks. Nice. And some meat. Also very useful. And a couple other blocks and medical supplies. Very cool. Alright. Take a little bit of energy scrap. We're good on hull scrap. We're good on infra. We're not really using much tech scrap, so I'm not going to worry about that. So that's basically it. We'll take oxygen from that airlock. A bunch of them are going to go back to the ship. Looks like all of them, actually. Okay, and now the robots are taking their turn. Unleash the drones! It'd be interesting to build a salvage ship that was like just salvage robots and nothing else. And just have them swarm, just put like 12 of them in one little 1x1 square and just park them next to a derelict and have them swarm over it and just eat everything. That'd be so cool. Prisoner recruited Arcady. What do you do, Arcady? He's hungover, he ate without a table, and he was held as a prisoner. Okay. Doesn't have Stockholm Syndrome, that's good. Negative 16% surrender chance, that's pretty good. Botany of 7, nice. Weapons of 6 going on 7, that's very nice. So he's going to be a great OA team member, and he's also valuable at shipboard. So let's take a look at our existing members and see who can remove here. John is a candidate because he's only -5 and weapons of 4. Kaylee has potential. We're going to keep having her learn. Mary is also candidate because he's only going up to 4 weapons and -5. So do we want to place John or Mary? Who's more valuable? I think John is because of the 7 botany. Yeah, so we're gonna have John rotate off of the away team, and we're gonna put Arcady in his stead. So Arcady, you've got body armor, that's good. You're going to use a plasma cluster gun, because you can. Armored vest, and an oxygen tank in your pocket. And he can collect that gear whenever he has availability to do that. Very nice. I wonder if there's a limit to how many sentry guns a guy can control at a time, because we could have multiple away team members carrying sentry guns. They're kind of a lot of like micromanagement, though. I think the rifles are preferable just because I don't have to spend as much real life time managing my dudes as I'm boarding the ship. So, but the sentry guns are ideal for defense because it's a one and done type of setup. Already being recruited. Already being recruited. Already being recruited. Who's not being recruited? Oh, they're playing video games and they're having a good time together. That's cool. Little do they know, crew members don't get video games. Actually, let's build one. There we go. We've made our lies true. So, not quite yet. This is our... Okay. Progress. I think we're done salvaging here. We can check out this derelict, but it's in a nebula and guarded by 2 Slavers Guild ships, so we'll come back to that later. We might pick up the blue crystals in the neighboring sector and then check out the other left part of the sector there. Okay, we got our new arcade machine online. Very nice. Pirates. We gotta put. Speaking of pirates, I'm thinking of it because we were talking about boarding a pirate outpost earlier. We should set up our third away team. John can be a member of our third. Actually, I guess we already have a third away team now, so we don't necessarily need to add people. Finally getting to a crew size where we can operate the ship continuously and have everything running and working while we're on an away mission. That's pretty cool. Some part of your ship is unreachable. Okay. Not entirely sure how that happened. Oh, this is 100% utilization. Water vapor level's not super high, though. I think we're okay. Think about trying to move this so I don't get that notice. I don't want to. You want to be able to rely on your notifications to tell you when something's wrong. This is just a general engineering rule. Like you don't want to be like, oh well, I'm going to ignore that error message because it happens all the time and it doesn't really mean anything. You gotta manage your stuff here so that when you have a real problem, you know about it. So we'll just take a pass on those micrometeoroids since we're leaving the sector anyway. We're leaving that. I guess these individual things are sectors. I'm not sure what these larger nodes are called. I guess they're like, I want to say systems, but then I think these are called systems. So I don't know if there's like a term for this particular solar system within the larger system. Okay, nothing over here at all. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna wait for the Slavers Guild to leave the nebula before we enter. Oh, we're out of hyperfuel. Gotta drop out here and recharge our drives. Should be but a moment. There he goes. Okay, now we're gonna check out this derelict. Hyperplane of Exile. Let's do the bigger derelict first. And I forgot to check before we jumped into the sector if all of our guys were well rested, but I think we're in good shape here. It's cool that we can park in the middle of this like donut. It's kind of like our own airlock design, actually. Okay, we got a direct view into the nest. Very good. One of the nests, anyway. Oh boy. A little crowded in here. Oh, we got plasma bullets flying all over the place. Love to see it. Ah. Made you jump. There we go. Mad dodging skills. That's right. Oh, we got hit once. That's okay. So satisfying to just be able to mow down aliens in bulk with these area effect weapons. Definitely like a late game power spike. There's another one there. Yeah, there was. I think the knockback effect that the haulers do is actually kind of helpful for us because it prevents the same guy from getting bitten like 4 times in a row. So they kind of spread out the damage between them that way. Let's go directly for this nest down here. Don't worry about these little side hallways later. Oh, guys, keeping watch out in the hall. That's nice. Didn't really do that on purpose. Okay, one of them bit Lauren. Okay, I think that's going to be the worst of it, but there is a possibility that we might find another nest down in this corner. Doesn't look like it so far. I forgot about cover objects. We should put those in our designs at some point. I never remember to put those, or to leave room for them in our blueprints. We don't get boarded very much in the early game, so not if we're careful anyway. I'm gonna have one group of guys get oxygen here. The other one, I'm just gonna have them go directly back to the ship. So I think we're just about done here anyway. I'll let them hang out there for a minute until we clear everything. A bit concerned that we'll pop the back out again as long as we haven't got the official all clear. We'll keep both teams around in case there's a hauler hiding somewhere strange. Do we ever actually walk back here? Is there an egg in the bathroom or something? Okay. What am I missing here? Oh. Oh, that's weird. They have to like go underneath the ship, but they can actually get there. Some crazy pathing right there. I mean, it's correct. Not like a bug, but it just looks very funny. It's cool that they can do that. What on earth? Guys, help me out here. What am I missing? Where's my alien? I'm gonna send the guys back for now because we're just gonna run out of oxygen if we keep doing this forever. And then we're gonna look around, figure it out, and come back. Unexplored 99.3%. I really hope it's not this like weird strip that we can't get to behind the energy refinery. It's causing us to have unexplored. So let's have our guys rest for like 2 hours. No one to talk to. There's like so many people on board this ship. I don't even know when to talk to. I guess maybe she just doesn't have time to socialize. She's hungry and we never give them any break time. Okay, so let's give these guys some time to chill in the kitchen together. That should be better, right? Gotta take care of our crew's mental well-being as well as their sleep needs and their hit points. Still nobody to talk to. Okay, there we go. She did talk to somebody. We saw that debuff. There was a little dialogue that popped up over her head. I don't know if you guys saw that because it was pretty quick. And then the debuff cleared. Katie needs to sleep. He got bitten and he got a chronic, slash rather. He got a chronic wound. Okay, that's good enough. Let's go figure out the other derelict, and then we'll come back. We'll revisit this. Did we explore this already? It looks like it. The androids must have gone there. How else would we be able to see all that? I don't know why we would see their guys, though. That's weird. This is probably going to be empty. Yeah, sure enough. So they decided to just go ahead and clear it for us and leave us all the loot. I'm completely fine with that. They must have done it while we're not looking, while we're on the other derelict. Okay, so we can schedule all this to be looted, and we'll also start getting some energy scrap here. Okay, and now we're going to check out this derelict again. Let's have our ships dock at different points, maybe. I think actually... I want to have one of my ships go over here and look in the back window, try and see this little strip here. I think that might end our exploration. Because it says like 99% of the ship is explored. There's got to be that one lone alien hanging out somewhere. And we see through that. There, okay, we did see that little strip there. So that wasn't the issue. Did we miss a spot in here? Looks like we might have missed an egg in this room. Yes, we did. Please tell me that's it. Yes, okay. We got it. We figured it out, guys. And now, for our trouble, we get 6 water units, 2 refined hyperfuel, and 2 Hyperium. Nice. An energy cell. Very cool. And some food. And some monster food. I gotta fiddle with my mouse again for a minute. I'll let this run while I'm doing that. Okay, I think that's working. Seems better. It might also be the surface that I'm using the mouse on, because I don't have like a mouse pad here. It's just like the flat black desk surface. Let me try putting it on a piece of paper and see if that helps. I have a mouse pad somewhere, but I don't know where it is off the top of my head right now. I think that's helping a little bit. Feels kind of weird the way the mouse moves over a piece of paper, but fixes the issue for the moment. I forgot to trade with those guys. Oh well. I also get energy scrap here. Low oxygen. Who's got low oxygen? Mary has low oxygen. He's fine. Tardigrade's Attack was the name of one of the arcade games here. The prisoners were playing. Tardigrades are pretty scary, actually. If you look at them under a microscope, and like they're like predators. They go around eating like smaller microorganisms. At least I think they're predators. They look scary anyway. I think once we've recruited all these prisoners, we can start to take more. We can get a more full shift schedule for our ship, and just keep doing stuff all the time. And we can also start to take more risks, I think. We probably also need to expand our grow bed capacity, though. Let's take a look at that. So, sketching. We got a bunch of room over here that we have reserved in our symmetrical hull shape that we haven't built out yet. So let's build that. We can make that grow beds. But that's kind of in a weird location far away, but no matter what we do, it's going to be far away from our current grow beds, I think, just because of the size of the ship and how much stuff is already on here. Okay, and here comes our new build. Okay, so we can tentatively... We can think about having a door come through here. In order to do that, we might have to leave a space somehow. That'll do. That'll be good. Actually, I think it's more efficient if we put it here, because then I can put a grow bed on each side of the door. How wide is this going to be? I guess that's the end of it. So this... Might be able to fit another composter if we rearrange this a little bit. Let's leave that like this for now. Most of the space we're going to get is going to be over here. Or another... Okay, let's just put another door into that same room. And put another composter back here. It doesn't have to be connected. Do we need another composter, though, actually? We probably will once we get our new grow beds online. Meantime, it'll help us free up some storage space. Okay, I'm going to do a wall here. I'm going to do another door here. Sunseal, welcome to the crew. Sunseal Foderin is very happy, despite his chronic wound, which we can now treat, I guess. He has Botany 7, Medical 7, Research 7, -9 Surrender. Pretty decent with weapons. I don't think he's better than the guys that we currently have, except for Kaylee, who... I want Kaylee to reach her full potential here. So I want to leave her with what she has right now. We could also think about giving some implants to our away team members here. We could have a rotating away team as we put implants on people. That'd be cool. So let's think about Dayton here. Dayton's a medic, so... Even though he's a fighter, I think I want to give him some durability. Yeah, he's also got the laser though. So I think is the laser very accurate? 90% accuracy already. Probably doesn't need more accuracy than that. So let's give him durability updates. Durability updates. I got League of Legends jargon on the brain. I thought there was one that gives them more energy. So this one gives him more health, which means he's more survivable. So that's good. We'll start with that. Hopefully somebody else can do the surgery besides Dayton. I think we have another qualified medic on board. He's the one that normally does the implants. Job error. I keep getting this job error in this location. I don't understand why. Job cannot be completed. This is most likely. I wonder if there's like a timeout, like if the crew member can't get there within a certain amount of time, then it gives me an error. Okay, we actually finished looting both of these ships, so we can move to the next sector. I'd like to try to finish this whole construction first if we could. Perfect. Alright, now let's throw in some grow beds. Here, let's see what makes the most sense for the space. I think that's good. So that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whereas if we did this, that's 5. Five, 7. Yeah, so the little ones are actually more efficient in terms of their footprint on the ship. Only disadvantage is they're going to be flush with the outer wall, so we got to make sure we put a thermal regulator right up next to him over there. I know why it doesn't want me to put one on this wall. There we go. Put one on each side. And then let's look at the other half of the room here. It'll be a little bit trickier because of these doors. I just want to fit a single small bed. Or a double small bed. We can do... No, that's going to have to be it. Okay, so we got a couple extra grow beds, not a ton. Alright, now that the whole part is done, we can jump. Look at our... I guess we're not doing another derelict right away, so let's go ahead and jump and recharge our shields. Where did the Slavers Guild go? They must have fled over back to this direction. Not entirely sure about that. Oh, pirates! Shield's down. That's not ideal. Or at least we have somebody sitting already at the console so they can charge it up quickly. Okay, we didn't have any problem. That's good. What is going on with these job errors? I have no idea, guys. Okay, I think we're actually almost ready to leave the sector. That's the Siren World thing that we skipped. And we're going to continue to skip that. So which of these two neutral sectors do we go to? So this is going to be our second to last inter-system jump here. Unless we double back. We could go to the alien sector. I think it could be fun. I want to go back and do this. So we're going to quickly jump through a bunch of systems here because I don't want to go through. I think we're getting towards the end of our playthrough and I think it's like a good time for us to wrap up. We don't necessarily have to clear every single system. But I want to do the alien sector. We might have to stop along the way and like pick up more energy, but I think we got a pretty good stockpile right now. Just that these cryobeds are going to take up some energy rods, so we got to make sure we're able to replace those. They stopped us in the Siren World sector. That's super rude. I wonder how the Siren World affects the pirate ships, though. We're not going to stick around to find out. And these pirates don't know when to go away. Alright, we're gonna just skip through here. 0% chance to evade. We're being intercepted by 2 different factions. 3 slaver ships and 3 pirate ships. If we didn't have the targeting jammer, I'd be seriously worried. Although, these are really tiny ships. So, it's not that big a deal, I guess. We want to go here. And then, hopefully, we'll be able to travel to the next system. Let's see. Yes, okay, we got enough pods for everybody. That's perfect. Small hope, large hangover. Onward and upward. So we're gonna have a huge run on energy rods when we get here because we have so many people on board that are using the hypersleep chambers. Let's take a minute and just get that sorted out. You can see the number of energy rods that I have available just dropped to 9 from like 20 or whatever it was a minute ago. So we're just gonna build up our new grow beds here, do some industry, make some energy rods. My mouse is really going haywire. I wonder if it's the battery. Hold on 1 second. Let me try to change it. Let's see. Sorry to keep going on about that. That's a little hard to play when I can't click on things. There we go. Seems to be okay for now. Alright, so... Just kind of do a smattering of everything here. I gotta also check the room temperature and make sure it's comfortable for everybody. Comfortable for the plants, I mean, not everybody. I don't care about the crew. You didn't hear me say that. Alright, life sports over here. All window. Over here and over here, where the grow beds are. And then... So put a smaller one by this grow bed. There we go. Make sure they get enough light. This will be our hops grow bed on the end here. Oh, we're running out of infra blocks. We might consider buying some if we run into some trading partners along the way. We're back up to 11 energy rods, which is still not a ton. But it's probably good enough that we can move on through this current sector that we're in. Lawrence is cranking them out over there. Ooh, carbon. It's so tasty. Oops. Thought I saw an unconscious person on the floor in the middle of the ship for some reason. Oh no, it's just this little red icon over the sentry gun showing that it's inactive. That's what I was seeing. Okay, we're gonna quickly grab some carbon while we're here, because we can get away with that with the help of our, what's it called? Targeting jammer. Assuming our guys actually will do the work. There we go. Only mining skill of 3, that's okay. Sending us threatening messages. Like, we know you're out here somewhere. We'll get you. Okay, we got ice, we got chemicals. Now, which direction are we headed here? I'm gonna head this way. Alright, I gotta drop off for work in a couple minutes here. Check how our Energium is doing. We're still pretty good there. You guys playing too much asteroids over there? What's going on? Okay, let's see. Okay, we're just gonna directly hop over to the next sector. As long as we have everything charged, and we do. We'll try to pick up blue crystals and green crystals wherever we can along the way here. But as long as we don't spend too much time in any one sector, we're not going to use a ton of resources. The main thing is the energy rods that we spend on the jump itself. Oh, we're actually completely out of energy rods, so we're going to stop here for a minute and continue making more. See that there's one on the floor here. It just got directly loaded into the generator. What's Lauren's industry skill like? Oh, it's got learning. That's good. Some part of your ship is blocked off here. What is that? Oops, wrong button. Oh, that was a wall that got destroyed. That's unfortunate. I don't want to do that. That's going to be a pain in the butt to fix, so we're just going to live with that one. I have to demolish a grow bed, which means I have to stop it from growing so I don't waste resources and so forth. Fitzherbert has been recruited. Fitzherbert, what do you do? Fitzherbert Halcyon. What a name. Spacefaring prize fighter. This guy sounds like a Star Trek or a Star Wars, excuse me, a Star Wars knockoff hero, like a Han Solo type. Prize fighter from some like old 70s sci-fi novel. Prize fighter, spacefarer, weapons 7. Ooh, oh, this guy's amazing. He's like so good at fighting. We have to get him in our away teams, even if we have to give up somebody who's relatively good. I think we're gonna give up Mary for him. Alright, Fitzherbert, welcome to the team. Go ahead and collect your gear. You will also get a plasma cluster gun, armored vests, oxygen tank. That'll do. And we're still waiting for our energy rods here. Four rods is not enough for us to travel to the next sector. Let's continue skimming through the current sector, though. See if we can find some resources while we're waiting. And we're headed this way. Oh, we can stop at this place. We could probably just buy some energy rods directly. There's also a repair station here, which means if we wanted to, this would be a good time to build a second ship. We still have to have... I was thinking about the robot ship concept. We could build a robot ship. That would be pretty awesome, but we still would have to have somebody to navigate it. So we need to have like a skeleton crew of people on board. Okay. Pick up a couple blue crystals, a green crystal. Looks like we're good on infra blocks right now. Debating, do I want to build a second ship? If we're going to build a second ship, this is the place to do it. Because the civilian builder thing is going to save us so much time. We just spend money basically to have the ship built for us, and they do it real quick. We get the green crystals here, even though it's not the best price. It's just a convenient place for us to stop. I was hoping they would have more... They would have better prices at this outpost, actually. We sit here for a minute, manufacture. Military alliance. Oh, is this a military alliance sector? Or are they asking us for resources? What? I think they're going to ask us for carbon. You've been selected for routine inspection. You have nothing to hide from this faction. Sure. You are free to go. You are free to go. No one will stop you. You are free to go. It's a very old reference. Even before my time. Yeah, I think we're done here. Then the only question that remains is, do we want to go ahead and buy like 10 tech blocks, 10 infra blocks, and then go to the next thing and build? I think we're going to skip at this time only because the new version of the game is coming out soon, and I want to get this finished before that happens. Or at least that's, you know, they've said that it might come out soon. So we spend a ton of time designing a second ship. We might not be able to get to the end in time. We're going to drop here at this trading outpost to try to get some more blue and green crystals and energy rods. Actually, oh, that's the station. I thought that was the outpost, that little ship there. Okay. They have cheap blue crystals. That's good to see. They've got carbon. We're going to take all their carbon. Oh, look at this. They're giving us 1,700 credits apiece for our refined hyperfuel. We're going to go ahead and sell all of that. And we're going to take... We can do a separate transaction for the carbon. I'm going to make sure that we get our full value for the hyperfuel here. So we'll do that first. Perfect. Okay, so we got that. Now let's buy the carbon. And I'll buy some raw chemicals while we're at it. And let's check our base metal supply. We're down to 7 base metals. So we're going to buy 10 base metals from here also. They really want armored vests for some reason, so we're going to sell them some of those. This trading station has no money, boy. That's kind of inconvenient. We can actually buy some food, maybe. That'll do. Three armored vests for a whole shuttle full of food and raw materials. That's a sweet deal. Okay, and let's check these guys for carbon while we're here as well. No. No. Alright, one more check on the prisoners to see if we can recruit anybody new. No, not yet. Maybe? No, not yet. Alright, and I think we're going to have to wrap up there for today. I want to say thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch, or subscribe. It's free if you're watching on YouTube. And I will see you next time. Have a good afternoon, folks.